What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Man Cave Vlog. I'm David Peltz, for those of you that don't know me, and on this channel I bring you all the stuff I enjoy. And lately it's been a lot of traveling, or it's gonna be a lot of traveling, because I finally bought my own RV, and on my first real trip, we're in Colorado. Gonna go to Colorado Springs, gonna go up to Denver, gonna go to a Rockies game, gonna go see the Garden of the Gods, Pikes Peak, all kinds of fun stuff. So stay tuned to the rest of this episode and I'll show you all those cool spots. So the first stop we are stopping at is what's called Bishop's Castle. You can kind of see it back there in the background. Apparently it's a castle built by someone with the last name Bishop. He's still alive, 79 years old. Took him like 45 years to build it. Built it mostly all by hand. Well, I don't know if he had help from others, but funny little part is there's some crazy ass little goats right here on the way up to it. But yeah, I'm gonna walk up and I'll show you. It looks pretty cool. It's 3 stories made out of rock and iron and stuff. That's kind of the far view of it, way up there, and I'll show you the rest when we get closer. So this is Bishop's Castle. Took about 45 years to build. This is the entrance here. He's got everything that castles have: a drawbridge, watchtowers. That's it way up there. It's actually 3 stories, and there's just tons and tons to go through, so I'll walk you through as we get further in and check it all out. Guess this would be like maybe one of the grand entrances or the grand ballrooms, maybe. Check out the stained glass windows. Wow, check out this room, guys. This room is pretty spectacular. I wonder what this is. Yeah, these balconies. These balconies are crazy. This is all free, by the way. You don't have to pay anything. We did do it, give them a $10 donation. Dang, we're not even close to the top either. Holy smokes. But there's the dragon head up close. The balconies all wrap around the whole building too, which is just pretty crazy. I'll have to go through some more of them. Alright, so the probably the craziest part of this thing is this spiral staircase that just goes up and up and up and up. Holy smokes. Look at the view up here at least. And it keeps going. Oh my god.
Alex? It's not moving at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm literally standing still.
Oh, you're standing still? It's going side to side.
Holy
though,
shit, this thing is shaking.
I didn't realize that was the
I
bridge.
don't know if you can tell, but this platform is
You probably should come
rocking.
back
Whew. Out of breath, but didn't even make it to the top of that one.
now. It's moving more,
Still
man.
goes higher. This is the view though.
Yeah, I told you.
Insane.
Any video once you're out there.
So rickety, but I guess I'm trusting, especially in a rainstorm, surrounded by metal.
This is good. You don't have to go.
No. I mean, it is good, but
Grand fashion, that's our exit. So here we go. Down another squirrely ass set of stairs.
Be careful because the stairs are very tiny and slippery.
Oh man, this is definitely a handrail holder. You alright?
Yeah.
Just skinny, narrow stairs, and a lot of them. Holy smokes. Glad we didn't come in this way.
Yeah, me too.
I see the hair on your head shaking, baby.
Everything's shaking, baby.
You made it.
Shaking.
Look at those knees.
They really are moving. That was so scary.
So this is where the whole magic is born. That's his old sawmill up there, and then his old cement mixer that built all of this, which is just pretty freaking spectacular, man. Well, that wraps up Bishop's Castle. Pretty cool. Definitely worth the stop, especially since it's free. I mean, it's, I don't know, 25 miles in and 25 miles out off of the I-25. So not a huge detour. I mean, maybe an hour plus, you know, walking time. So definitely worth checking out. On to the next spot. All right, guys, so second stop of the trip. Probably gonna make this like a continuation video, or I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but anyways, if you're seeing this for the first time, I'm on a trip through Colorado, and we stopped at this place called Garden of the Gods, which is just basically awesome boulder formations, most of them red, some of them other colors, and it is a tourist heavy spot, I will say, but lots of hiking trails. You can kind of get secluded. If you go to the main parking lots, it's going to be busy, but this is the first spot we're stopping at. You can see this crazy ass boulder behind me, and we're gonna show you through the rest of the rocks and trails and stuff like that. So keep on watching and I'll show you through it. Trails are paved, so it makes it very easy for handicap, wheelchair, or easy walking, either or. Most of the trails have pretty cool rocks, as you can kind of see there in the distance. But it is populated. I will say it's very heavily populated, but there are definitely cool spots to see and cool rocks to visit. So check out this formation. It's really cool. Kind of got a big slot canyon going up the middle of it. Two boulders kind of balancing on the top. Pretty neat. A bow monsters boulder. Lots of, again, just lots and lots of nice rock formations, clean and easy paths. It is free, by the way, so you don't have to pay for parking or anything like that. Lots of wildlife. I actually saw one of the biggest bucks I think I've ever seen in my life. All right, guys, so the last spot on the stop through the parking lot is a place called Balancing Rock. As you can see, it's a very popular spot with tons of people, so there ain't no way you're gonna get a video or a picture by yourself as much as you want to. But definitely a cool rock. Kind of has this gap in between where it looks like it's just kind of sitting on a pedestal. So last stop on the way out, Balancing Rock. Even a little quinceañera photo shoot over here. And yeah. All right, guys, long anticipated, but after an hour and a half wait and bus ride and driving to the wrong end, well, driving to the entrance, but realizing we needed to buy passes and a shuttle, take a shuttle. We are now at Seven Falls, near Colorado Springs, or in Colorado Springs basically, and gonna show you around. Okay, so option number one for the first observation deck is 180 stairs all the way up to that observation platform up there, but luckily this one has an elevator option, which is what we're gonna do, because then that one up there on the far hill is 245 steps. And that one's questionable if we're gonna do that one or not, but anyways, at least this one has an elevator option. Going in. Ooh, it's nice and cool in here actually. It's hot outside, even though it's cloudy, but this is definitely a tunnel dug into the side of the mountain, and it feels like it. It's probably 60 degrees in here, maybe even a little cooler, but it has all kinds of cool facts on the falls and how they were built, or you know, this area was built out, the tunnels, etc. Definitely a neat entrance to the elevators. this is where they originate from. So that's where it starts. Right here. And all the way back down. So after the falls, it was an option of going back to the RV park or finding a lake, and anybody that knows me knows I can't resist. Although the Colorado fishing license was $140 for non-resident for the year, but I will get some extra use out of this fishing license because I come at least ice fishing at least once, but if not at least 2 or 3 times during the winter. So definitely get my money's worth out of the license. Hopefully I'll be able to snag a little trout and make it all worth it for this evening. No sooner did I get done recording that video and my first little Colorado trout. So hell yeah, I'll take it. See if he'll swim away, hopefully. Come on, buddy. I didn't have you out that long. There you go. There you go. Good morning, everybody. We're supposed to be heading out to Pikes Peak this morning, and it is pouring. And actually, we just checked the live cam, and it's actually snowing at the top of Pikes Peak. So hopefully it's not snowing so much that the RV can't make it. It is only a 2-wheel drive, although it's got dually tires, which will help. But I think it should be all right. So I guess we'll see if we can make it up there. Awesome, guys. Check that out. Bighorn sheep. They said to watch out for them. I was really hoping we'd see them, and there they are, right on the side of the road. I mean, this is the road literally right here. So they're perfectly right there. Awesome. All right, I think it might be a success. Grilled ham with tomatoes, green chili, and cream cheese on a cheese bagel. Time to grub down. And by the way, it is snowing in the middle of July at Pikes Peak. So anyways, time for breakfast. Well, that was a bomb-ass breakfast, I must say, or lunch or brunch or whatever. It's about 10 o'clock. It is what it is. But as you can see, it's just super cloudy at the top of Pikes Peak. I don't think we're gonna be able to see anything at all, unfortunately, as far as views and stuff. But luckily the ride down we'll drop below the clouds and then be able to see some cool lakes. There's a whole bunch of lakes that we passed, and we'll show you those on the way back down. Looks like they have a train that takes you from the top to the bottom.
Oh, that would be so nice.
Right there, which would be kind of cool. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can actually see anything at all. If not, we made it to the top of Pikes Peak safely. And now if we can make it down safely, we're good. And yeah, the RV did really well, surprisingly, on the hills. I mean, it lagged a little bit on the crazy switchbacks, but everybody was going slow no matter what vehicle they're in. So anyways, pretty proud that it made it to the top. I don't think those will probably be the worst conditions. You know, the most steep road it'll ever be on for sure. So anyways, looks like a visitor center. We're gonna check that out and see if there's anything to be seen. Little known fact, America the Beautiful, the song, was actually wrote about Pikes Peak, and they have the lyrics here. And Catherine Lee Bates, I believe, was the one that sung the song, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. sure it would be a very beautiful view on a clear day from here.
Awesome switchbacks. Amazing. We're finally getting some sunlight. Yay. Oh, and the craziest part is there's buses that come up here. I thought you had to be small. Obviously not.
Alright, so we made it down from the hottest part, or the steepest part of the mountain, which we came from all the way up there. I don't know if you can see those cars way up there on the top of the hill, but when you get kind of halfway down, they do a mandatory brake temperature check, and she had a little heat gun and put it on my brakes, and my brakes are at like 350 degrees, which I guess that's a little too hot. So they made me pull over for 10 minutes and cool down the brakes. And stupid me, I didn't even know I had lower gears, but on my shifter it just says from, you know, park, neutral, drive, reverse, but then there's plus and minus, and I didn't see those plus and minus, and you move your shifter left or right and it downshifts us. So yeah, learned something new already, but I guess get a 10-minute timeout until the brakes cool down. All right guys, so we made our first real rookie mistake, and we ran out of propane yesterday. We were running the generator midday and just pooped out on us, and I was like, there's no way we're out of propane. Sure enough, check the tank, empty. So needless to say, we didn't have a generator for basically all of the rest of yesterday, and obviously the first thing this morning. But then we didn't have a hot water heater. We didn't have a heater last night. Thank God it wasn't too cold. It was in the 50s. And we couldn't take a shower, and our refrigerator quit working. So yeah, I'm gonna pay a lot more attention to how full the propane tank is from now on, because even finding a place that fills up the propane tank, you have to find an actual, you know, propane company, because you can't just go get propane at Lowe's or Home Depot, because the propane bottle is built into the RV. So rookie mistake number few already, but yeah, don't make the same mistake I did. And that's how you do it. Like, I don't know, minute and a half, 2 minutes. So hopefully they actually come with a backpack, and they're all folded up in a backpack, which is cool. But yeah, quickly inflatable, easily stored. Gonna get them on the water and see how they do. All right, got the kayaks out on the water, doing a little trolling, see if I can get something. I guess there's bass, perch, walleye, catfish, and carp in here. I forget the name of this place, but I'll definitely post it either on the screen or say it in a later clip. But it's cool because it's got like these, it's a cool little stretch here. This is all strictly for paddle boards and kayaks, no motorboats. They do have a big lake over here, and then another matching size pond on the other side of this road here. But we're just gonna cruise around and hopefully catch a fish. Not exactly a fishing kayak, but can definitely still fish a little bit, trolling out the back. Obviously you can stop and throw it and reel it in, but figure I'd troll it around, see if anything bites. Chatfield, God, it just came to me. Chatfield Reservoir is what this place is called. It's only $10 a day for day use, and I want to say it was, actually I didn't even look at the prices, to be honest. I'll put it on the screen, the camping prices, but you definitely want to make reservations. They have like 200 camping sites, 150 with full hookups and like 50 with just electric, and every single one of them is sold out. So needless to say, we're just here for the day. found an RV park up further into Denver, or closer to the center of Denver, I should say. And gonna go to a baseball game tonight and stay within like 20 minutes at an RV park of the baseball field. So that'll be pretty cool. We don't have to drive very far. Luckily, we do have a ride to the baseball field, so we don't have to worry about taking the RV in, which I don't even know if I would be able to or not. But being that I've got a short one, I might have been able to make it work, because it does fit in a regular parking space. Barely. It definitely hangs out the back, but width-wise it fits. But anyhow, I'm gonna finish paddling around, hopefully catch a fish. I'll turn on the camera if I do get something. Otherwise, gonna get a little more exercise, because God knows I've been drinking too much. And gonna go shower and go to the baseball game. So we'll see you at the game, most likely. On my way to the Colorado Rockies game. Got myself got a proper buzz. Hey, I'm not driving, all right? Both ways. But yeah, on our way to the game, it's gonna be a good one.
We're up by 1, last inning. Gotta hold them.
Let's go, let's go!
Hold them.
Alright guys, finally heading home after 5 days of being on the road from Albuquerque to Colorado Springs to Denver and then back down. Stopped for one final lunch at in Trinidad, Colorado. I think it's called Trinidad Smokehouse. And we got the hookup. We got chopped brisket, sausage, ribs, baked potato, okra, all that fun stuff. So gonna grub down and make the final trek back down home. Appreciate you guys watching this video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Not too far out either. A few weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks, something like that. And I'll be heading most likely all the way up to Albuquerque to Chicago on a 2-week road trip or something like that. So we'll see you on the next one.